Hi, we're John and Steph, and these are our sons Aliki and Sevenaya. Our family lived and still runs a small business in Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. Our family has a dream, so we sold our stuff and packed our bags. We moved to a village in Fiji to start a new business venture. We are WakaFamily.
Well guys, I wasn't going to film because honestly, you guys are probably sick of hurricane coverage, and we didn't really think this hurricane was going to be that big of a deal, but it hasn't been the strongest winds. The winds have been pretty strong, but not as bad as the last one. But check out the river. So usually, I don't know, it's hard to even describe how high this is because I'll take you guys for a walk next time. I'll take you guys for a walk once the storm's over, just to show you how high the river actually got. But like, I've never actually been able to see the river from this, looking out from this side. Like you can see it going all the way around the house right now. If it were to come up another, it's still a ways from coming up to the level of the village, but man, oh man, I think my grandma just said she's only seen this once before in her life. Once it got this high, and another time it came actually right up to the edge of the village. But yeah, this is unbelievable. So lots and lots and lots of rain. Stephanie's strawberries have survived the test of time. Got a few rogue sheets of tin laying around from that house again back there. Gonna stay inside, have some breakfast, and wait this one out, I guess. Keep you guys updated when we try to go into town. I'm sure it'll be interesting. I'm sure the road will be flooded out at all the culverts and the gullies and everything, low spots. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys. I'm not even joking right now, but we had a leak in the truck, and I have had to remove the whole interior because there was mold everywhere, and water is coming in through the back there somewhere, and we can't seem to figure out if it's coming through the window seal in the back or if it's actually coming through one of these seams in the body. I think it's just coming through a seam in the body, but I did put a bunch of caulking on it and sealed it all up with a seam sealer, but it's still leaking, and the whole floor was full of water again this morning after the rain. So yay. So now we're about to pull the box of the truck off, or the tray as they call it in Fiji. We're going to pull off the tray and see if we can get a better sight line of what we're dealing with. So the boys are just washing off the bolts right now, and then gotta pull the tray. And yeah, the truck still isn't fixed from yesterday, as you can see, but some more problems. But again, luckily I used to be a mechanic, so this kind of stuff I should be able to figure out. So the most logical step is just to take off the bolts that hold the tray on and go from there. So let's get to work. More things, more problems, right? All right, so we were able to find the leak. We got the box of the truck off of the tray, and the leak is actually coming from a small crack in the seam of the body here, where they just mate these two pieces of metal together. You could actually see there's a crack, so no problem, we'll just seal it up, stop the water from coming in here. But man, all that work for that. But at least we found it, seal it up, and we'll be good to go. But I think these guys are learning lots about working on vehicles. So right now I'm headed out to the farm where I was, haven't been out here for a couple months actually, since Yasa, because yeah, we've just been grinding at home, and the boys have been taking care of the farm. And so I also got an uncle who checks up and tells me what's going on, what we need to do. He's the expert. So really for me, it's just coming to see the progress, and just so that
I'm in the loop, I guess, because I got guys who are more capable than me, and that's really ideal. Is you never want to hire people who are less capable. So these guys are way more experts in the farming stuff, so I trust them, trust their opinion, and them combined with my uncle who's got tons and tons of experience. They've been looking after the farm. So I'm gonna go out here, see how the progress is doing with the yam, the taro, dalo, and the yangona, the kava. So it just rained, I'm soaked, but it doesn't really matter right now because you can't really get around the rain. So let's go see the progress. Also, look at these hills. Every hill here is just like a slip and slide. So got my gumboots on, it's all good, but man, is it slippery out today. Coming over the crest here, let's see what the farm looks like. Oh yeah, it looks pretty good. You can see it over there through the grass. The top half is weeded and they're working on the bottom half right now because yeah, there's some special techniques that my uncle has told us to be careful of. Like, we don't weed the yam when it's raining. He said that he used to do that, and then he found out that like the leaves were, you know, going brown, and it was looking like the yam is about to mature, like it was about to be ready to harvest, but it wasn't. It was because that he was weeding and disrupting it at the wrong time, because these yam, they grow like a vine, then they crawl along the ground. So we're just out here when it's sunny, and you also only want to pull the weeds when it's sunny, because if you pull a weed, lay it back down on the ground, and it rains, it's just gonna, those roots are just gonna go back into that soft soil. So you want it to be sunny, so when you turn them up, it just burns the roots and they don't regrow. So those are some of the things that I'm learning, and yeah, it's just nice to keep the knowledge going, because once some of this stuff is gone, like this knowledge, it kind of dies with the person. So it's nice to be able to employ these things and learn while people are still around. Alright, so I made it out to the farm, and as you can see, the boys just started weeding here, and up until about that tree over there is where we need to get to. So yeah, I think there's lots of work to be done. I could probably bring a couple more guys out for a week or so, but it's just been really tough because it's been raining so much. Even though the last cyclone went through about a few weeks ago now, it's just been raining so much. And this place really needs some maintenance though, to be honest with you. Weeds are pretty tall. Yeah, sometimes it's just good to come out and take a look yourself. I trust the guys, but it's just good to come out, take a look yourself to gauge how much work needs to be done, because we need to get this all weeded in the next week or so if the weather's good, so we can start planting sandalwood before the weather gets really hot and dry. So, because I cleared that 7 acres with the bulldozer, and tomorrow, if the weather's good again, I gotta take the tractor out with the harrow and clean it up, level it all off real nice. I already went over it once, about probably 3/4 of an acre, but I gotta do it again because we get one shot at leveling that ground out so that it looks really nice, like some of these really nice sandalwood plantations you see overseas. So that's what I gotta do. But first off, I gotta get the boys to finish this, do a good job up here so that, yeah, we have good yields this year. So I'm gonna see if I can find them. I think they might have headed home for lunch break, and also it was raining, I guess, so maybe they went home. So gotta get a hold of them, and yeah, good to see it. Time to head back to the house.
Oh, I see.
It's a remote control. So we just got this epic gift. Stephanie's brother actually sent me a video of him using this remote control excavator in Canada, and I was like blown away. It has like all the functions. You can tilt the bucket anyways. I'm like, I have to get that for Leaky. Well, that's kind of for me, kind of for Leaky,
But anyways, he's gonna lose his mind when he sees this thing. It's like to scale, like 1/14 scale. So he's laying in bed watching a show. We're trying to distract him, and I'm gonna let this thing roll out here. Let's see his reaction.
Ooh.
We're going to
Watch out.
and then
Look at this thing.
on the
Look at it. Let's take it out to the living room. Okay, he's stoked. He's stoked. Let's go to the living room.
John,
Wait, I have to show you how to
give the
Here,
toy to your
here.
kid.
I won't. Here, wait. Like this. You have to use both. See? You have to use both of these.
Anyway, so you can hear the play in the background. This year, we're lucky we got some birthday money from some parents overseas, and John used our birthday money for the kids, which I think it's for him. Like, really, the toy is for my husband. So happy birthday, John. You can see how he's not sharing his toy very well with his oldest son. So happy birthday, John. You have just turned 29.